Today I fucked up by scrolling through Reddit with my GF. TLDR. Inadvertently called my girlfriend fat. I, 28M, was scrolling Reddit with my girlfriend, 26F. A few hours ago looking through some posts and generally having a good time reading some posts on r. Am I the asshole and giving our opinions on whether the op is the asshole or not before we read the comments. We came across a post with the title, Am I the asshole for not going along with my girlfriend's delusions that she's very attractive? In it basically the op describes his girlfriend as 84 kilograms and 170 centimeters. My girlfriend upon reading that says, oh my god that's not even fat. I respond by saying, well technically on a BMI scale that is overweight and therefore fat. She looks at me wide-eyed, and in what I thought was me defending my opinion told her that I was once 84 kilograms and 180 centimeters tall and I considered myself fat so worked out until I was 75 kilograms, my current weight. Cue her asking me how much I thought she weighed. I replied with, I don't know like 70 kilos. She said, no, much more than that and I'm also shorter than 170 centimeters. This is where I realized I fucked up and began apologizing like a madman. She said it was fine and for us to go to sleep as it was getting late. I continued apologizing and she kept assuring me it was fine. She rolled over to sleep. About 10 minutes later I heard her gently sobbing. I pulled her in and continued apologizing and kept reassuring her she was beautiful and that I love her. She full-on cried onto my shoulder and I felt like, and still feel like, the biggest jerk. We eventually rolled over to sleep after a few more apologies on my end. I plan on taking her out for breakfast this morning and clearing the air and apologizing some more. I'm an idiot. To be fair, a big old breakfast would cheer my fat ass up too. Always assume that your significant other weighs more than you think. Every single guy the first have dated has been off by at least 20 pounds on me and I'm relatively fit. Tough one. I hate to break it to you, but the experience of my 63 years says that unfortunately this will not be the last time in your life that you open your mouth and insert your foot. Don't just tell her you are sorry, that she is attractive to you, and that you love her. Show her. Haha. You're not fat, but let's get rid of your sadness by stuffing your fat ass tomorrow morning. There honey, there. Your life will get better if you never say, well technically, again. Today I fucked up by going to the toilet at 2 a.m. without a top on and flashing my sister's boyfriend. I am absolutely mortified right now. This happened legit like 10 minutes ago. Right now it's 2 a.m., and I live with my parents and sister. My sister is 16 while I'm 19. My parents had a party earlier and she had her boyfriend over. I've been working all day and had D&D, so afterward when all was finished I changed into my PJs, just leggings. I thought, fuck it, I need to desperately piss. Session was 4 hours no break, ended at 2 a.m. All of my clothes are packed away, leaving town tomorrow, so I'll go to the toilet without a top on. I do my business, and as I leave my sister's boyfriend is there. Waiting to use the toilet. We say nothing, he closes his eyes, I apologize and run upstairs to my room. This is why I beg my parents to tell me if people are staying the night. I am a fool. Next time wearing a top. Too long did not read. I went for a 2 a.m. piss and my sister's boyfriend got a full boob shot. Absolutely mortified. // Minor update. When I posted this I thought LMAO, 4 people will see this, think it's funny, so be it so done it. Woke up and this is absolutely bot what I expect XD. I messed up the too long did not read. Meant sister not girlfriend. I went downstairs today to eat and put my stuff in my car and my sister was laughing at me. Apparently her boyfriend came up to her and said that I'm an idiot, and the two laughed about it. Also, I'm in England for all those wondering. Normally I don't walk around naked but I couldn't bother putting a top on. Also for those wondering, I like wearing leggings to bed because uni plus work means more often than not I get home and just sleep in whatever I have on at the time XD. I hope my little story amused y'all. Sorry I only responded to like 2 people. I went to sleep after posting. I'll see if I can respond more while me and my sister read your comments and have a good time. Final update. About to head to uni, my mum came home to say goodbye. When she came in we hugged and then my sister says, hey mum guess what op did? Little motherfucker told mum and she started laughing and then told dad. Spent a good 15 minutes laughing at me. Less than. But it's all good. An absolute fuck up on my end but all good. Hope y'all enjoyed this as much as they did. I'm never living this down. But if they get married I know what jokes I'm a crack. What a gentleman, closing his eyes and all. He closed his eyes to commit the image of your mammary to his memory. Too long did not read. Needs work unless your sister is your girlfriend. In what world are women going to sleep in nothing but leggings? Just a t-shirt? Just panties? A bralette and leggings? All plausible. Letting the titties fly free while wearing a pair of leggings? No fucking way. This exact thing have happened to me as well. Yet I was the younger sister's boyfriend lol. She was getting ready for bed late at night with the door open, so when I came out from my girlfriend room for a piss she just stood there. She bursted out in a scream and then a laugh. I immediately panicked and did a 180 back to my girlfriend room. She was really cool about it, tough, and we both laughed at it in the morning. Today I fucked up by asking my girlfriend who she's texting. I, 23M, and my girlfriend, 23F, are traveling right now, and are staying at a relatively shady area cause it's cheaper. While we were heading back to our hotel, I saw her texting someone, and asked her who she's texting. She told me she's texting her mom, and I know her mom is named as Queen Yellow Heart on her phone, but the person she was texting did not have a yellow heart. I didn't really care who she's texting, but I didn't understand why she lied, so I said, "You must think I'm pretty stupid, so what is it?" Didn't mean to be accusatory though, just wanted to ask. She went silent for 2 minutes, then suddenly started walking really fast in the dark. I asked her what's wrong and she refused to answer me. Now, she has no money and no SIM card. I shared hotspot and we kept our money together, even though some of it is hers. So I had to run to catch up since we were in an unfamiliar place. She didn't respond at all until we got back to where we were staying, when she suddenly started packing her belongings. She then tried to leave the place, and I had to stop her because it was dark out and if I lost her I wouldn't know how to find her, not to mention that I didn't know how safe the area was at night. After 20 minutes of me trying to stop her from doing stupid stuff and leaving, she suddenly started crying and said, "It all starts like this, we're going to break up because you don't trust me." So then now I had to go comfort her and assure her I'm not going to break up. I am now 100% sure I will break up with her though, not cause she was texting whoever, I still don't know, but because I can't deal with someone like this. I still have 6 days of vacation left with her though. TLDR asked my girlfriend who she's texting while traveling and she started packing her stuff and tried to leave in the middle of the night. Edit. I know how sus this sounds because I don't really get it either. I legit have not left any information out. The rest of our trip so far was fine. Apart from that we argued for a bit over some lazy planning of the trip on my part. I'm not an insecure person. The topic of cheating has literally never come up in our discussions. Edit 2. I wrote this after she slept and thought I'd check the comments and write an update. I don't really care if she's cheating or not, that's something I feel like I don't need to find out. I am breaking up with her, but the only reason is because I really cannot have someone threaten me with their own safety. I really wouldn't know what to do if she left in a foreign country in the middle of the night and I had no way of finding her. Would probably end up calling the cops and or feel really guilty if anything happened to her. I really don't want to break up with her during our trip though. I've dated a person who was cheating, and this 1,000,000% sounds like deflecting. Nobody who is sane does this. Nobody who isn't cheating does this. She got caught and is deflecting. Even if she wasn't doing anything shady, that is a very immature way to handle the situation. I don't know how long you guys have been together, but this behavior is absolutely a sign of what's to come. Sounds like she is insecure and has trust issues herself. Literally running away from a simple question, conversation. Don't let her gaslight you, bro. I would tread very lightly. I really want an update from this. I know it's not funny but loudly crying tears of joy. You know what could fix that relationship? A child. Today I fucked up by accidentally teaching my 1-year-old how to aggravate my wife. Too long did not read. I irritated my wife in front of my 1-year-old, he copied me, now I'm in trouble. So my wife, 31, and I, 33, have been married for 7 years, and over the years I have found numerous ways to irritate her. One of my favorites is, after some banter or joke, I go over and pat her head and say, "There, there." Usually I get a slap or some retort. Last week my son dumped a full box of toys immediately after my wife had just picked them all up. She just sat down and was like, "Why?" I walked over and patted her head and said, "There, there." My son of course saw this and imitated me. Since then, frequently when my wife holds my son, he will pat her head and say, "There, there," or something that sounds very much like it. I can't help but laugh, which only encourages him. I don't think I have come as close to death before this week. If looks could kill. The toughest part about raising children is that they model the best and the worst of your behaviors. You are setting the foundational approaches they will take towards situations in the future. Yes, that means you need to up your game, at least around the kids. I really missed swearing for a long time. As a father of 3, trust me when I say, your 1-year-old did not need to be taught how to aggravate your wife. But this is really cute and funny. There's truth in the saying, happy wife, happy life. However, there is also truth in the saying, slightly annoyed wife, entertaining life. So, you're telling me my husband has been the one going behind my back to teach our 2-year-old to pat my feet and say, "Wake up, little Stumpy." I've tried interrogating the child, but when pressed she only laughs in my face and says, "Habuchi kuchaku," face with raised eyebrow.